Hello, good morning, good evening. So we can wait for a couple of minutes and we can get started for today's topic. Okay. Yeah, hi, good morning. Hello all, welcome to this session. So today we are going to start the basics of Python. Okay, and gradually we are moving into this Python. We are going to complete the Python, and then we are going to complete the different topics. Okay, so this is batch data analyst and data analytics. Batch number is 415. Okay. If you have any doubt regarding the course, okay, you can reach out to this provided numbers and provided this email ID. Okay. If you have any doubts. And do join this group, guys. Okay. So we will provide some update regarding this course on this WhatsApp community. So I will be pasting here group link. Do join this group link. Uh, Guys, I hope you have installed this Anaconda version and downloaded this notebook. Yes, yes. Yesterday session we saw, right, how we can install this and how we can launch our Jupyter notebook, one of the coding environment, right? Today we will going through a different coding environment. Okay, VS Code and Cloud Base also. Okay, how we can set up this coding environment and in the syllabus, these are the some of the few learners are here. Okay, new learners. So just I will go in walk you through. Syllabus I have already discussed, guys. Okay, just to go through this syllabus link again. So here I will just brief about the syllabus, what are we are going to cover. So in the syllabus, we are going to cover this Python for data analysis, statistics for business as insight, the SQL for the data extraction. Here we are going to learn the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and then we are all going to learn this Excel, and then we are going to learn this Power BI. Okay, and after this completion, we are going to complete this capstone project also. Okay, this is the overview. And in details also I have provided detailed syllabus. You can go through it. Okay. So now we can get started with our Python. So here guys see, I will be opening this Anaconda. Okay. So guys, I hope you are aware of this how we can install this Anaconda. Yesterday session I have given this how we have discussed, right, in the yesterday session how we can download this Anaconda version, right, how we can install it and how we can utilize this Jupyter notebook. Yes. So today what we are going to do? So today we are going to do some install this VS code and perform some operation. Okay, so here guys see this is opening. It will take some time to open. Now we can see guys, this is open, right? Yesterday we saw how do we can download this Jupyter notebook and how do we can launch this by clicking on this install and launch button, right? Once we click on this launch button, it is going to open in this browser, right? Web browser, one of the web browser, it is going to open this notebook, okay? Right? It is saying, right? Yes, it is opening. And then we have created this folder here, right? So just right click, just new folder. Okay, click on this new folder and it will, we are going to create this new folder. We have created yesterday this data analyst and data analytics. So this was the file we have created. And here is we can click on here and create on this notebook. Okay, this is how we are going to create the new notebook every day. Okay, as per the sessions. Okay, we are going to cover this, create this new notebook, and we are going to create, write our own code here, right? Some text code. How do we execute the code? Any idea, guys? Yesterday we saw, right, how we can execute the code with the help of this execute button, or with the help of control plus enter, shift plus enter, right, to execute the code. In this last session we saw, right, here I will open this session. Yes, control plus enter, shift plus enter. So just I will brief you about this last session so that we can proceed further. Okay, so here guys see, I have given this heading. Okay, so let's suppose whenever we want to write a heading, we don't want to write a code. In that case, what I'll do, I will select as a markdown option. Okay, in this markdown option I will write some heading. Okay, I will write some text and I will shift plus enter. Okay, or what I'll do, so this is the markdown, guys. Okay, so here I will just added this heading. Okay, this is the single hashtag. Any question, guys? Yeah, yeah. For the markdown heading, what we can do, we can escape plus one. Escape plus one means it is the type one heading. Okay, then we saw the type 2 heading, escape plus 2, it will give into type 2 heading. Type 2 heading means we are adding just two hashtag, guys. It will occur as a type 2 heading. Just I am executing this, shift plus enter. You can see this is the type 2 heading. So this is the type 1 heading, means just added this one hashtag. How I added? I can add manually also. I can add escape plus one also. Okay, except plus one also with the help of this shortcut, or I can add this hashtag before this text, then it will become the heading type 1. I will execute with the help of shift plus enter. Now you can see this is the heading 1, this is the heading 2. Now I want to create this heading type 3. Okay, so here you can see heading type 3 means we are adding this hashtag 3 times. Heading type 2 means we are adding this hashtag 2 times. Heading type 1 means we are adding this hashtag 1 times. Okay, this is the one type 1 heading, this is the type 2 heading, this is the type 3 heading. So whenever I execute, just click on this, okay, then and execute, shift plus enter, this becomes the shift type 1 heading, shift plus enter, type 2 heading, this is the shift plus enter, this is the type 3 heading. Then we saw how we can execute this code. Okay, these are the different way: shift plus enter, control plus enter, alt plus enter. Okay, shift plus enter, let's suppose this is my code. Yesterday we saw, right, this is my code. I have written hello world. So here I am executing with the help of shift plus enter. Now you can see, guys, this code executed. Okay, this is the one way to execute this cell, shift plus enter. Now I am executing with respect to control plus enter. Now you can see this control plus enter also I am able to execute. Okay, So here, whenever you are execute with your control plus enter, it will execute the current cell. Only do not create the new blank cell. But whenever we are utilizing this alt plus enter, it will execute the code cell and create a or insert a new blank cell. Okay. So what does it mean? Let's suppose I have created this. This is my code. Okay. Now guys, how many cell here? One, two, three. Okay, three cells are. Now whenever I going to exit, you are going to see new cells inside this. Okay, below this. So here run alt plus enter. Okay, run selected cell insert below. Now you can see one, two, three, and four. Mean it will execute this correct cell and create a new cell here. Okay, that is called we can call alt plus enter. Okay, now you can see these are the one, two, three, four. Okay, I am going to delete these cells, all these cells. Okay, you can see I have deleted all the cells. Now I am executing this cell. This alt plus enter means run and selected and insert the below. Okay, you can see this cell is executed, guys. This cell is executed. We got this output here, and this new cell is created, inserted. Okay, so this how we can utilize this alt plus enter whenever we have to execute the code. At the same time, we have to create or insert a new cell, new blank cell. But whenever we don't want to create a new cell, in that case, we can utilize this shift plus enter or control plus enter to execute the code. Clear? Yeah, both are same. Yes, yes. There is no as such difference in this shift plus enter and control plus enter. You can see here, is just go to here. Okay, this run the selected cell. Okay, this is the shift plus enter means just to run the selected cell, and alt plus enter. You can see the control plus enter means just to run the selected cell and do not advance. Mean it will not go to the next cell. Okay, but here in the alt plus enter, it will select the cells and insert a new below cell. Okay, blank cell. Alt plus enter. Clear? Alt plus enter. Then we saw right how we can save the code with by clicking here. We can save the code. Then we can save the notebook by clicking here or save as by clicking the name. Okay, just I'm click on the save notebook. It will going to save. Then save as means I will give the name. Okay, so this is the name I can provide, and then I can save. Okay, then we have to we saw right how we can select the cell, right? We can select the all the cells above selected, run. We can going to run execute all the selected cell case. Let's suppose I'm going to select this all this cell. How can select? Yes, shift plus down arrow, right? Shift plus down arrow to select the all this cell. You can see shift plus down arrow to select the multiple cell. Let's suppose I'm selecting these are the cells. Okay, this one, shift plus down arrow, just click on this left side. Okay guys, then select this shift plus down arrow. I'm selecting this number of cells. Okay, and I'm going to execute all this cell. Okay, run the all cells, or you can say, yeah, you can see I have whatever selected, I have cell I have selected, it got executed. Okay, then what we can do, we can run this all this cell. Okay, see it got executed all this cell. Okay, control plus a control plus down arrow to select all this. Okay, so here we see you have to click on this left side. Okay, just click on this left side, not in the cell. Just you have to click on this left side, then shift and you can select like this control plus all for the only one cell. But if you click on this left side, okay, out of this cell, control plus all we can select. It will select this all this cell. Okay, and then we can execute this. Okay, then we can execute these cells like this also. Otherwise, what I can do, just click on this outside the cell, shift plus down arrow. Okay, it will also select the cell. Okay, like this. These are the two way. Okay, select the cells, shift plus down arrow, or we can say control plus all. Okay, control plus all. It will select the cell. Okay, all these cells. select the multiple cells with the help of this. Yes, any question, guys? Yes, yes, correct, correct. Control plus all. Yes, correct. That is correct. Control plus all to select the all the cell. Okay, not particular cell. Select the, all the cells, and control plus shift plus down arrow to select the particular arrow. Right, particular cell we want to select. In that case, we are using this control plus down arrow. Okay, clear. I hope this is clear, guys. Any questions? Control plus all means this. Okay, yeah, correct. Control plus A. A means all. Okay, here. Yeah. Control plus A means all the select all the cells it will go into select. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So now guys see we learn right how you can create this heading, how you can comment out. Okay, this is the hashtag means just we are commenting out this code. Okay, just then we are printing out this with the help of print statement. So we saw right. So this was the last session we have saw. Now today's session what we do, I'm just going to explain this another interpreter. Okay, we learn this Jupyter interpreter, how we can set up, how we can install, and how we can set up for this coding environment. Now I will going to explain this VS code also. Okay, so here guys, below this VS code just click on the install button. Okay, just click on the install button, and once this installation you can just click on this launch button. Okay, just click on the launch button. Okay, so here guys see I will create a new window. This was the previous window. Okay, file, click on this new window, third option. Okay, I'm maximizing this. Okay, so guys, are you following till now? Just give me confirmation. Okay guys, are you following or not? I hope you have downloaded this. Okay, yes, no? Okay, okay, perfect. So here guys see now this VS Code is also providing the environment for this coding. Okay, for the Python coding we are interested in the Python code. Okay, now guys see in this section what we have to do, there is a multiple section right? Like left side. Okay, this is the file explorer. We can create one folder and clone the repository also. Okay, then we have the search bar, we can search and replace. Then this is the for git guys. Okay, so whenever we have the we want to clone this github link or we want to push our code to github, we can utilize this github. Okay, git initialize, and you can utilize this source code management. Then we have to run and debug. Okay, let's suppose we want to debug the code. How we can utilize this run and debug, we are going to see. And then we have this is the remote explorer, and this is the extension guys. Okay, this is the extension. Just click on this extension and make sure that this Python is installed. Okay, search here Python. Okay, just search for the Python. This is the marketplace guys. This is the extension is nothing but the marketplace. You can see this Python. Okay, the second option you can see the Python. Okay, you can see here you will see the option to install it. Okay, just click on the install. I have already installed it. Okay, but for me it's going to show an option for uninstall because I have already installed. Just click on the install. Okay, so it will going to install this Python. Okay, in the VS code. Clear till now? It's clear guys. Any questions? If you have any doubt I can repeat it. Okay guys, just ask your questions. Okay, okay, perfect. No questions. Okay. So I'm giving permission. You can talk. Okay. Okay. I have given permission, guys. Okay. You can ask your doubt. Okay. Because these sessions are interactive session, right? Two-way sessions, right? So I hope you are following till now. Okay. Or shall I explain it again? Yes. Are you following, guys? Okay, no need to repeat. Okay, okay. All good then. Okay, if you want to repeat, just repeat, type the repeat in the keyword. Okay, chat box. I will going to repeat. Okay. So here guys see. So this is the interface we learn in the file explorer. Okay. In the in the in the top heading. Okay, in the top heading, whenever I want to create a new file, okay, it can be text file. I want to create a new window or new file. Okay, then I can open the existing file, open the folder, existing folder, open the recent folder, add folder to workplace, okay, duplicate the workplace, save workplace as some name, okay, auto save as. Whenever we are going to complete our code, we can go into save or save as, okay, that file. Then we want to revert the files, close the editor, close the window or exit the window, okay. These are the keywords we are. Edit option, okay, whenever we want to undo, redo, cut, paste, copy, find and replace, find in place, replace in the file, okay. So all this option we are going to see. Then we have the selection pane, okay. In the selection we can select this all this code, expand the selection, shrink the selection, copy line up, copy line down, move line up, okay, duplicate the selections. And here is many more option also there, okay, we are going to see. Then we have this view, right? How we can view, how we can want to view our code environment, okay. So you can change the editor, okay, split the screen, split some half screen above, half screen down, screen left and right screen, okay. This is how we can split the screen. Then we have this explorer, then search, source control for this, git, right, git to manage our source code. Then if you want to run, you can run. Then extension, okay. Then in it, debug, okay, it will go into debug this console, okay. We are going to see one by one option. Then we have this go, okay. In the go we are going to switch this editor or switch the group. They don't go to line or column, okay. These are not much important, but here this run is important, okay. Start debugging, run without debugging, okay. These are we are going to utilize. Then we can enable all this breakpoint. This in the debugging, whenever we are going to learn this debug, in that things we are going to learn these things, okay. Then we have the terminal. In the terminal we are going to create this new terminal, okay. So let's suppose I have this new terminal, it will go into open this new terminal below, where we can run this, execute the code, okay. Split the terminal, run the task, build the task, run the active file, selected, run the selected text, okay. So this is how we can utilize this terminal, which is very much important. And whenever we want this help, okay, some of the code we want to help, you can see the documentation, editor, playground, show the all this command, okay. If you want a video tutorials, we can go here and see the video tutorial. And here also some of the others, these options also there, guys, okay. So here you can see, so we learn this left side pan and right side pan, this top heading. So now what I'll do, I'll just click on this file explorer, okay. Here you can see, guys, this is the file explorer I'm clicking. Here I don't have any folder as of now, okay. Just I will close in this extension. I will click on this file open folder, okay. So here guys see, in the download option, okay, I'm just click on one of the folder, okay. So I'm going to click, right click, new folder, okay. So this is my data and analytics, okay. Just I'm giving some name, guys, to this folder, okay. Select this folder, okay. This folder is selected, and then I'm opening this folder, okay. So now it will going to open this folder. Here you can see data analyst and analytics. Here whenever you get this pop-up message, do you trust this author? Yes, just click on yes, click on checkbox, and yes, I trust this author, okay. So now guys see, we have created the folder. Now what I'll do, I will going to create this file, okay. Now I'm going to create this file here, okay. This file is created, right, app.py. Here now what I'll do, I will write a code, okay. So here I want to write a code, print. I will write in the print statement, and I'm writing here code hello world, okay. So now guys see, this print statement I have written here. Okay, so what I'll do, I will select this, control all, then control S. Okay, save, control all, control S. It will going to save this code. Okay, now I want to execute this code. How do I execute? Just click on this terminal, new terminal. Okay, so just here you don't want to don't show again. Okay, just click on here. Now you can see guys, this terminal is open. Okay, terminal means here we can run our code. Okay, so here this by default it is going to execute in the PowerShell, but here we can change this our terminal. Okay, let's suppose I'm changing to PowerShell to command prompt. Okay, just click on cut on this option. Okay, now it is opening this command prompt. Okay, so here guys, how do I run this code? What is the file here name? App.py. Okay, so here whenever we are going to run this, execute this Python file, we have to write Python. Okay, whenever we are going to run this, execute this file, we have to always be write this Python or Python 3. And then what is the file name? App.py. So app.py. You can see I'm getting the response as a hello world. Yes, yes, are you able to see guys here? I'm getting the response as a hello world. Okay, let me write this second line here. Print. Okay, welcome to the class, Python class. So just what I'll do, Control A, I will select, Control C, Control S. Okay, Control A, Control S, I have selected and save this code. Once this code is saved, then again I will going to execute this. Okay, Python. How do I execute Python? Whenever we have this Python file, always we have to write Python. What is the file name? App.py. So now guys see, I got this response. Hello world, welcome to Python class. Okay, I have written two lines. Okay, and then I will write this third line here. We are learning Python. Okay, I have not saved this line. Okay, just I am going to execute this Python app.py. What is the output here, guys? Hello world, welcome to the Python class. But I have written this third line also. Why I am not getting the response? Because I have not saved. Okay, how do I save? The Control A, Control S. Now I have saved. Control A, Control S. Now you can see I am going to execute Python app.py. Now you can see I'm getting the three lines. Hello world, welcome to the Python class. So we are learning the Python. So this is how it will execute, guys. Okay, this is how it will going to show the response or output. Okay, clear? So this is the one method. Okay, we can execute. Second method is to direct click here. Okay, just click here, run the file, Python file. Okay, I have just click on this. Okay, it will going to open in the PowerShell. Okay, so now you can see I got this response. Hello world, welcome to the Python class. We are learning the Python. Okay, it got execute in the PowerShell. Okay, by default, whenever we are just this is the Python file, just click on here. It will go into response. Okay, it will go into execute. This is the two way. Okay, we can utilize with the help of this terminal, and we can go to this here option, right? The command prompt, PowerShell, Git bash. Okay, whenever we are utilizing this Git source management, in that case we are using the Git bash. But as of now, we are just utilizing this command prompt and PowerShell to execute our code. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this command prompt. It will open this new terminal, and then here also I can execute my code. Okay, Python app.py. Okay, it will check this if app.py file is present here or not. It is present, it will going to execute this. Okay, so let's suppose this file is created. I will create this another file. App.py. Okay, so here also I can write the code. Okay, free. Okay, we are going to learn SQL and Power BI. Just I have written this statement here in the app.app2.py. Okay, So control A, control S, I'm going to select this. Now guys, see in the same terminal, what I do, I'm executing this line, okay, Python, Python app.py. Okay, now you can see I'm getting the app.py is the different file, but I want to execute app2, okay, not app.py, Python app2.py. Here guys, see, we are going to learn this SQL and Power BI. So here I have written some other commits, other code in this app.py, but in the app2 I have written this some other code, okay, other code of lines. So whenever we are going to execute this, we have to keep the file name, okay, which file we want to execute. So I want to execute this file app.py. So then in that case I will get this response, okay, different response. But in the second time, what I'll do, I'm executing this second file, okay. So in that case, I'm getting the other response, okay, clear. So this code is which this code whatever we are writing, it is pretty much with respect to this file name, okay. So it is the independent, okay, it is not dependent. This file is not dependent on this file. This file is independent to this first file, and the first file is independent to second file. Okay. So in next, okay, whenever we are going to import some of the statement, we are going to see how we can interact these two files to each other. Okay, how we can utilize some of the content from file one to the file two, or file two to file one. Okay. So this is become model. Okay, this is the .py file is nothing but the my model file. Okay, .py file is nothing but the my model file. Okay, you can call this the model Python models. Okay, here. Any question, guys? Initially, after downloading Anaconda, VS Code will not show in the Anaconda. The VS Code is not in computer. We cannot find the VS Code. That also we should download the VS Code through the browser only. I faced this issue initially. Okay, okay. So here we see if you are not seeing this VS Code, okay. So here, what is the option? We have to go to this browser. Okay, just download VS Code. Okay, download VS Code. Okay, this is the further. Okay, this is the option, guys. Okay, so here, guys, first option will be there, right? Download the VS Code, and as per your system, guys. Okay, it is a window, or it is a Mac, or this is the Debian or RPM. Okay, based upon this, you have to select this installation. Okay, just click on this. If my system is Windows, okay, just I'm clicking on this window. If you have this different Mac or this Debian, Ubuntu, or Red Hat, okay, then according to that you have to install this. Click on this installation. Okay, I will click on this Windows installation. Okay, so here guys, see, it is going to download. Okay, it is going to start it for the downloading. Okay, clear. Okay, now you can see it started for the downloading. Now it is, I will open in the folder. Okay, just I will open this in the folder. Okay, now it is opening in the folder, and just I double click, okay, on this. I will double click on this. So here guys, see, already I have installed this. You have to just double click and install it. Okay, just click on double. It will pop up some steps here. By default you have to keep these selections. Okay, and just install this. Okay, so I have already installed it. Okay, so that is the reason it is now not going to execute. Okay, again, so just double click and install it. Okay, just double click and install it. Yes guys, I will wait for you. Okay, just follow the steps and just perform this. Yes, I have given permission, guys. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. For Python notebook app.ipnb while executing the VS Code in CMT, should we enter Python notebook with the VS Code in CMD? We should enter. No, no, no. This IPNB file. Okay. Whenever we are utilizing this IPNB file, there we don't need to execute from the terminal, guys. Okay. I will explain that also. Okay. Now you can see I have created .py file. But before getting started the IPv4 file here, Just make sure, guys. Are you following, guys? Have you installed this VS Code? Yes, no? Okay, okay. Installation is going. Okay, okay. Guys, just make the installation of this VS Code. Okay, and if you are already done, okay, that is fine, completely fine. Okay, now you can see, guys, this is the .py file. So here, what I'll do, I will going to create this notebook file. Okay, notebook file dot ipynb. Okay, ipynb. So this is my interactive Python notebook, guys. Okay, this is my interactive Python notebook. Okay, dot ipynb. So here you can see we have created dot ipynb file here. Okay, in the Jupyter notebook. Okay, we have created this file like this. Okay, this is the dot ipynb file. Okay, you can see it will going to save this extension as a dot ipynb. Okay, whatever the files we have created, okay, all these files we are going to save at a dot ipynb. Okay, in the Jupyter notebook we can save as a dot py file also we are going to see. But here, guys, in the VS code, okay, in the VS code we learn we can create this dot py file, and now we are going to create this same notebook file. Whatever we have created in the Jupyter notebook, same file I will be going to create here, notebook.ipynb. So here just click on this code. Okay, it will create this cell to write a code. Okay, so here you can see it is detecting the kernel. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, so it is just, so you can see I'm selecting the base environment. You can select this all this environment, right? Python base environment. I'm just click on this base environment. Okay, so you can see allow the access. Okay, okay, just allow this, click on this allow access. Okay, perfect. So now, guys, see it is going to select this Python, okay, as a kernel here. Okay, it will take time to, now we can write the code here also. Okay, print hello world. Okay, so guys, we have written this code. Okay, the same code whatever I have written here. Okay, you can see same code I have written here. The same code I am writing here in VS Code in the notebook dot ipynb file. Okay, then how do I execute? Just click on here. Okay, just click on here, it will going to execute. Okay, you can see this code is execute. Here we don't require this terminal, guys. Okay, here we don't require to execute this. While executing this line, we don't require the terminal. Okay, just click on this shift plus enter, or just click on this execute cell. Okay, now you can see print.
So we need not run it on CMD, right? Directly
Yeah, correct,
performing. Okay, okay, got it.
correct. So whenever we are creating this notebook, just click on here, execute the cell. We do not need to terminal open this to execute. Okay, just
Yeah,
it is the interactive, means it is the line by line we have to execute, and we see the result here. Okay, itself. So
yeah.
here,
This Python notebook will include the results also, right? In this file,
yes,
along
yes,
with the
yes.
results, it will be saved.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, correct, correct, correct.
Okay,
Whenever we
okay,
are going to save this file, download file, it will save this code as well as this result also. But in the .py file, we are just saving the code, not the result. Okay, so that is
okay,
the reason we call it the interactive Python notebook. Okay, interactive Python
okay,
notebook, we can easily find the, okay, write the code. We can easily understand, easily visualize the code. Okay, some of the graph I can plot here, and those
okay,
graph are easily visualize. Okay, so that we can understand the graphs easily with this notebook itself without any this .py file. Whenever we are going to
okay.
explore in the exploration phase, we are going to explore this .ipynb file. Okay, I hope this is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, so here, guys, see we can do the same things, right, in the local, in the VS code, as well as this in the browser also, right, in the Jupyter notebook. Okay, clear, I hope this is the pretty much clear now. So now, guys, what we'll do, we are going to learn this basics of Python. Okay, history of the Python. Okay, so now you can see here, let me open this. Just 1 second. I will open my one of the file. Uh, okay. Allow me 1 minute, guys. Okay, just 1 second. I hope you have downloaded this. Yes, any challenges in download and execution? Just follow the steps. I will wait. Okay, just follow the steps what I have given. Just follow this and execute this. Try to execute this line of code. Let me know any challenges, guys. Okay, if you are facing any challenges, let me know. Any blocker, guys? Shall I continue further? Okay, okay. No blockers. Okay, perfect, guys. So now, right, we are going to start with this basic things. Okay, now what I'll do, I will going to start with the basic things, and then we are going to learn this features of Python. Okay, then we are going to learn these variables, all these things we are gradually going to learn. Okay, so now we can see.
We cannot see your screen.
Yeah, yeah, I have shared. Okay, till now it's all clear, guys. How you can execute the code, how you can set up this coding environment. All clear? Yes. Any hurdle, any challenges? No. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So here we see. Now what I'll do, I will go into here opening this new notebook. Okay. How do we open this new notebook? Just click on this file and new. Okay. This new inside new, we are just creating this notebook file. Okay. We can create the Python file here also, guys. Okay. We can create the Python file, but we are going to see in the next class. Okay. How we can create the Python file in the Jupyter notebook also. But here, just I am going to create this notebook file. Okay. So it will going to create the new notebook file. Okay. You can see. Here I have created this notebook file. And then guys, we are going to learn this basic things. Okay. So what is the print statement? Okay. So here guys, see, we are going to utilize the print statement. I will explain what is the keywords. Okay. So here in the Python, okay, in the Python, we have the 35 keywords. Okay. Keywords means those words are reserved for specific words. Okay. Specific meanings, specific tasks. Okay. Keywords are the words are reserved. Okay. Are reserved for specific task, or you can say specific purpose. Okay, so those reserved word we cannot use for the for any other task. Okay, we have to utilize for this particular task itself, whatever they have designed. Okay, so I am executing this. So okay, just import this keyword, not the keywords. Okay, just import this keywords, and then I am going to see what are the keywords. Okay, print keyword dot kw list. Okay, kw list. Here now guys, see, these are the keywords in the Python. Okay, what are the keywords here? You can see. Okay, the false, none, true, and, as, assert, asynchronous. await, break, class, continue, define, del, elif, else, except, finally, for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda, non-local, not, or, pass, raise, return, try, while, with, and yield. So these are the keywords. Okay, these are the keywords in the Python. So here, what is the length? Okay, we are going to see the length. How many keywords? How do you check? With the help of length function. Okay, so here you see there are the 35. Okay, these are the 35 keywords in the Python. So those are utilized for the particular use case. Okay, we cannot use this as a for other use case. Okay, the true or this except or finally or from global break. This has particular meaning. We are going to learn each and every keywords in the Python. Okay, why we are utilizing this true, why utilizing this false. Okay, these are the boolean output. Okay, true and false. What purpose, when to use, we are going to learn this all these keywords. We cannot use for other than this. Okay, means they in the Python development they have reserved for specific keywords. Okay, specific task, specific purpose. So we are not going to utilize it for other tasks. Okay, whatever the task it design, we are going to utilize for this only those tasks. Okay, so clear. So here guys, this is the one way, or we can utilize this help keywords. Now you can see these are the keywords. Okay, these are the keywords in the. It is providing this documentation. Okay, help is the just help is the providing the documentation on these keywords. Okay, so here you can see it is the providing documentation. Here these keywords are the reserved words in the Python. Okay, it is just generate some description. Okay, about this keywords. Okay, now we can see guys, we learn these keywords. There are 35 of keywords. Okay, but in the subsequent class, okay, we are going to learn this each and every keywords. Why we are utilizing this lambda function, why we are using the del, def, else, when to use this else, if else statement. Okay, when you have conditional statement, then in that case we are going to utilize this. Okay, so now the next thing, let's suppose I have this variable. Okay, so variable is a equal to some value guys. Okay, I'm this is the integer value. Okay, this is the integer value and this is the variables. Okay, I'm storing this integer value into variables. Okay, now I'm printing this value of this variable. Now I will get the response. Okay guys, see, I have stored this integer value into one of the variables. Whenever I'm going to print this variable, I'm getting the response because this variable store this value. Okay, so it can be this integer value or it can be, let's suppose, some float value, decimal. Okay, some float value, let's suppose 100.50. Okay, then I'm going to print this b. You can see we are getting this response as a 100.5. Okay, this is the floating number, this is the integer value. Then we can store this another value also. Okay, let's suppose I'm storing the Python. Okay, so here I'm storing the string value. Okay, this is the sequence of character I'm storing here. Then print the. Okay, now you can see I'm getting the response. Means we can store this values in the container. Okay, this variable is acting as a container. We can store these values. Okay, so I'm storing integer value in this a. Whenever I'm going to print this a, I'm getting the response as a 100. I'm storing this floating value 100.50, and then whenever I'm going to print this b value, I'm getting this response. Okay, from this container as a, it has stored this value. Okay, now next time what I'll do, I have store this string value. Okay, this is the string value. How do we check the type? Here guys, see, I will print this type also. Okay, type of, it will show the type of this variable. Okay, so now you can see I got this value 100, and what is the type of this value? Okay, now you can see this is the type is a integer. Okay, so now I have written this here also. I will try to check the type. We are going to learn what are the different features of Python. Okay guys, but I am giving this some examples. Here you can see this is the float value. In the Python, it's the dynamic language. We don't need to assign these variables data types. Okay, in the runtime, it will going to assign this data types itself. Okay, we do not need to care about this data type. In the runtime, it will try to based upon this value, it try to assign data types. Okay, it is the integer. We got this data type as integer. It is the float value. We don't need to explain here. explicitly mention this is the float or this is the string or this is the integer value. In the Python, it is the dynamic language. We are going to learn these features, but here you can see I have written this float value, but I didn't mention in the C language, C plus language, we have to mention this data types, but here I didn't mention about the data types of these variables. But here you can see I got this data type of this variable as a float. Why? Because it automatically interpret the data types based upon this value. Value is float value. It has interpreted this is the float as a data type. Now you can see guys, I have given this data type as in Python. I have not mentioned here data types. It is the string or it is the int or it is the float. But here Python will automatically interpret the data type based upon the given values to the variables. Okay, now you can see I'm getting the string as a data type here. Got it? So this how we are just assigning the values to the variables and getting the response. Okay, this is the basic operation. You can do it. Let's suppose I have this value as a 20, B value as a 30, and then I have different value also. Okay, 30.5. We can write once one space or twice space. That is not an issue, guys. Okay. So here now I have this another value as a string Python. Okay. Then I'm going to execute this. Okay. Print A, print B, and print C. Okay, guys. See here. Now, what will the output here, guys? Yes, anyone? What will the output here? You can see here we have this A values. We have this is the integer value we have stored in this variable A. This is the float value we have stored in this integer this variable B, and this is the string value we have stored in this container, or we can say variable C. Now I am going to print this each of the variables A, B, C. Okay, now I am going to execute. How do I execute? Shift plus enter. Now you can see I am getting the response. Okay, 20, 30.5, and this is the Python. Okay, what are the value I have stored in this variables in this container? I am getting the response. Clear? This is how we can get the response, guys. But now let's suppose I am taking the another example here. Just I am printing this A value. What will the output here, guys? Here only we are getting the output of A because we want to show the result. Okay. Here I have defined this value for A, B, and 3 C. There are three variables. We know these are the three variables. We have stored this three different values: integer, float, and string value. But I am here just printing this value of A. Okay, I'm not printing for this A, B and C. See, what is the A value? It's 20. It will going to exit only 20 value. Why not B and C? Because we have not printed for the B and C. Okay, in the next cell, what I'll do? I will print the value for B and C, not for A. Let's suppose. Okay, you can see I'm getting the response for only B and C. Why? Because I have printed the value for B and C. That is the reason I'm getting the response here for B and C, not for A. Whenever we print this, all these statements, all these variable, we got this response. Okay, for this all these variables. But here, what I did, just I have printed for B and C. What is the B value? It's a 30.5. We got this response 30.5. What is the we are printing the C value? I'm getting the response as a Python. You can see Python. Okay. So sequence can be modified, guys. Okay. You can see. So I can print this C value here. Okay. I can print this C value here, then B, and then I can print this A value. Okay. So according to this print statement, okay. So here I know, right? I have assigned this A value is 20, but I am printing here at the last. B value is the middle, 30.5. I am printing here middle, and the C value at the last, but here I am printing at the start. So here guys see, it's depend upon the sequence. What we have sequence we are printing. I am printing the value of C. What is the value of C? The Python is the value. First output will be the Python. The second output will be the B, 30.5. The third output will be the A. So what is the output here we are getting? Python 30.5 and 20. Now you can see guys the Python 30.5 and 20. We are getting the response like this. Okay. So here is do not confuse. Okay. So do not confuse about this. So we can keep the space here. Okay, without space also we can write it. Okay, without space or with space we can write it. Okay, that is not an issue. Okay, here guys see, I have removed the space in between this a equal to 20. I have given the space here, but it is a well representation. Okay, but here I have not given the space. We can write this way also. Okay, we can write this way also. We will get the response. Okay, right. Likewise, if I give the some, let's say sometimes I am giving the space left side but not the right side. Okay, so sometimes I'm giving not giving the left face on left side like this. Okay, this way also we can execute, but this is the not a well representation of these variables. Okay, you have to maintain the pace equal side. Okay, so it is not, it is no somewhat okay, not looking good, and it is not well representation of this variable assignment. Okay, so here in this case we have to without write without space or with some space. Okay, we can write single space, double space, that is not an issue. Okay, we can write the single space, double space, it will going to execute. Let's suppose I have keep this twice space left, twice space right, like this also we can do it. Okay, we can multiple, we can keep the multiple space, that is not an issue. After this a equal to 20, we can keep this multiple pace like this also, that is not an issue. Okay, we can keep one pace, two pace like this. Okay, that is not going to issue, but it is the not a well representation of variables. So that is the reason we have to keep this uniform pace. Okay, in this variables like this. Okay, this is the industry practice to keep this uniform variable pace by the assigning the value to variables. Then we are going to learn different how we can assign the different values to variables, different what are the rules, okay, of the variables, how we can assign the value. We are going to learn this, okay, in the upcoming sessions. But as of now, just understand this print statement. Okay, so here we are understanding the print statement. Okay, so here we see I have written this. Okay, let's suppose I'm just copying this. Okay, okay, so now guys see I have written this statement. Okay, and here I have printed this CBA. Okay, so what I'll do, I will add some message here. Okay, format I will some add this message here. Value of C is the message. I'm just giving the message, guys. Okay, I'm just giving some message and just I'm printing the value of C. Here also I will giving some message here. Value of B is after comma. Okay, this is the guys. I'm writing in this. This is the one of the string value. Okay, I just I'm writing this here. Okay, and this is the message. Okay, before printing the C value, I'm just giving this message. Okay, in the string, this value of B, value of C. Okay, here also, here I am not giving the message. Okay, so here I have just for this value C and B I have given message. Now you can see the value of C is Python, value of B is 30.5, but this value is which variable we don't know. So here it is better to write this some message here. Okay, so that we can easily understood. So value of A is like this. Okay, so you can see this how I'm getting some message. Value of A is 20, value of B is 30.5, value of C is Python. Okay, this how I'm getting the response, guys. Okay, with respect to this. Okay, now what I'll do here, let's suppose I'm just adding this message without the variables. Okay, what happened? Now you can check. Just I'm giving this message. Okay, but I'm not printing this variables here. So here now you can see the value of C is blank, value of B is blank, value of A is blank. But we have just given the message here, guys. Okay, we are not pass any value. Okay, but how do we know, right? For that purpose, we have to pass the value. Okay, so here just I have given the message. I have just given the message, but I have not passed the value. So we have to pass this value. How do we pass? Comma and then C, so that it will print this value of C as this one. Okay, you can see the value of C is Python. But here still I have not passed this value of B here. So just I have given this message value of b is dash. Okay, there is no value. But now what I'll do, I will give the value of b also here. Okay, I have provided the c value. Then I am going to give the value of b here. Now you can see I am getting the value of c and I am getting the value of b also. But here not getting value for a. Why? Because I have not printed this a variable here. Just I have given this message here. Okay, in that case, what I'll do, I will give some values with the message. Okay, so here just comma and a. Okay, you can see we are getting the value of C as a Python, value of B as a 30.5, value of A as a 20. But here guys, keep in mind, okay, here while this assigning this value, okay, while we are printing, this comma is very important. Okay, if, let's suppose I am removing the comma, what happened? Let's suppose I am removing this comma, what will happen? So it will go into invalid syntax. Okay, perhaps you forgot the comma in this line. Okay, it is a interpreted language. It is a execute line by line and it is easy to debug. Okay, we are going to learn that feature also. Okay, but here guys see the value of C and here it is asking the invalid syntax. The previous you forgot the comma. Comma means I need to pass this in this line number, this line number 5. You can see like this 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the fifth line. Okay, in the fifth line it is showing this error. Okay, so I will add this comma. Now you can see it will print this value. Okay, so it will print this value. Now it is giving this invalid syntax for this line number, this sixth line number. Okay, you can see here also we forgot to adding the comma. Now we'll add this comma. Okay, now I'll execute again. Now it is going to show the line number 7. Okay, line number 7 we have this error. Okay, value of a is, here we have forgot the comma. Okay, he is helping out. Okay, this interpreter is helping out. We have to, this how we can debug the code. Now you can see I have added this comma to each of the print statement. I got the response. Okay, value of c comma c, value of b, then this is the message and this is the comma after I am going to print this a. Okay, like this we can do it. Okay, or otherwise what we'll do, I want to print in the one line. Okay, so here I will print this one line also. Okay, a comma b comma c. So now guys see I'm getting the response a comma b comma c here. Okay, but I don't, here I am not understanding which value is for this a, which value is for the b, which value is for the c. Okay, in that case how do I understood? So here we have to pass this message. Okay, here we have to pass this message like this, value of a comma b and c are like this. Okay, after comma. Okay, now you can see you can understand the value of a, b and c like this. Okay, clear? This how we can understand guys with the help of some message. Okay, some the formatting. I hope this is clear guys. Any questions? Yes, anyone have any questions? Yes, no? Okay, guys. So we will stop here, okay, for a day. And in the tomorrow session, I will explain this. What is the print statement? What is the end parameter in that print statement? Okay, I will going to explain. Okay, so here, guys. Any questions before stopping? Help on this print. Okay. So now, guys, see in this parameter. Okay, in the help. Okay, in this print statement. Okay, this is the print statement. Okay, I will explain this all this parameter. What is this mean of this separator? What is the mean of this argument? What is the mean of this end parameter? Okay, all this parameter I am going to explain in the tomorrow session. Okay, so how we can utilize this end parameters? Okay, I will explain it tomorrow. It will, whenever we want to execute this code in the single line or multiple line, how we can utilize this end parameter, that is very much important. Okay, so any question guys before stopping here? Yes, here in this Python, why we are covering here? Because the data analysis purpose. Okay, so in the data analytics, here also we are going to cover this Python. Okay, because some of the times we have the different CSV file, Excel file, JSON file, Parquet file, different types of file. Okay, and those file we can utilize with the help of, we can analyze with the help of Python. Okay, we can utilize analysis with Excel, in the Power BI, but we have to some modification. Okay, we have to add the columns, we have to extract, we have to merge the columns. Okay, we have to append, extend, all these things we have to learn in the Python. Okay, so this batch will be continue for 2 months. Okay, yeah, yeah. So here we will take this 20 to 15 days. Okay, we are going to complete this Python. Okay, within this 20, 15 to 20 days, and then we are going to start with the Excel, SQL, Power BI. Okay, then statistics also we are going to learn. Yes, yes, guy. Any questions? So just remember this batch ID, guys. Okay, so this batch ID is 415. Okay, for the data analyst and data analytics. Okay, so this was the last session. Okay, then you can now think of for uh, this enroll in this course. Okay, so here guys, these are the syllabus we are going to cover: statistics, SQL, Excel, and Power BI also. Okay, from this very from basic to advanced level. You can okay, for this you can call to this number. Okay, yeah, definitely you can call to this number. I will provide this number. Okay. Okay, I have provided this number, guys. Okay, phone numbers you can call. Okay, on this numbers also. If you have any doubt related to course or discount, all this. Okay, actually, guys, this course fees was very means the 5 topics was covered, right? So it was if you enroll, if you are going to enroll for the one of the course Python or SQL or Power BI, it cost for the 4 to 5 thousand individually, right? And if we are covering the 5 subject in that, right? So it comes under 20,000 fees. Okay, but we have kept minimal fees, right, for you guys. Okay, it is already on the discount as a 1100, 11,800 or 142 US dollar. Okay, okay, no worries. Okay, yeah, you can just okay, you can reach out to this support email. Okay, and this phone numbers also. Okay, yes. Any doubt? And before getting stopped, so do remember this batch ID, guys. Okay, this is the data analyst and data analytics batch number by the 415. Yes, yes, guys. There are plenty much opportunity, okay, in the market for the data analytics field, because these are the skill, guys. If you are good with these skills, then there will definitely opportunity for this role. Okay, you can target for this role as a BI analyst, data analyst, okay, business analyst, product analyst, BI developer, SQL developer, reporting analyst, data engineer. These are the lots of opportunity in the market for this role, guys. You can definitely target for this role in the different industry: IT, finance, healthcare, retail, logistics. Okay. Yes, yes, guys. In the right, I will discuss. Okay, at the end of the course, I will going to discuss. Okay. Let me know if you find any new. Yes, guys. Just for that purpose, right? Any job related update, just follow us on this social media. Okay. I will provide this link also. Okay. So we are posting here. Okay. The job related post. Okay, in this channel also. And here guys, okay, it's my responsibility. Okay, I will at the last of this course, okay, I will provide the guidance on this HR discussion, resume building, how you can reach out to the HR, how you can schedule your interview and get the placement, guys. Okay, and at the last I will provide the company. Okay, what are the company we can target, what are the roles we can target, how we can approach, how we can build your resume. Okay, I will take the resume session, HR sessions also. That will be very helpful. How do you can approach as a fresher, how we can approach as a some making the transition into this field. Okay, so these are the depend upon your complete background, how we can approach. Okay, so those guidelines I will provide you at the end of the course, so that it will be easy to prepare. And also I will provide you some question answer. Okay, for the entry question I will be preparing this question answer, so that you can easy to crack this entry also. Yeah, you are from the civil engineering, right? So here guys, yeah, so lots of people are from the non-technical background making the transition into the software industry, right? Data analytics, data analyst, data science, right? Generative AI. So there are pretty much jobs here in this field. Okay, so that is the reason all these people are looking in this job opportunity in this field. Okay, by learning, by expanding their knowledge horizon. Okay, so that is the reason, guys, in this field, if you continue learning, there will be lots of good opportunity in new market. Okay, global opportunity. You can definitely target for these different roles in this field, and also we can get these good jobs. Not only good job with higher package also, guys. Lots of automation, right? Lots of new jobs coming in this field, in the data analytics, data science. Okay, lots of new jobs coming. So you have to just keep the update of knowledge. Okay, continuous learning is the key to success. Yes, definitely. Okay. Yeah, you can also join this course one if you're from the non-technical background. Here, guys, I will be teaching this in the from the very basic to advanced level. Okay, so do not worry about the course content. Okay, I will be teaching this from the very basic to advanced level so that you can see the job description. Okay, all these topics I will be going to cover. Okay, just go into before going to enroll this course, just go through the syllabus once. I will recommend it. Okay, and you know, guys, some of the students are also learn from the previous batch. They know, right, how I will be teaching how from the scratch, hands-on sessions. Okay, and yeah, I hope. Yeah, any questions? How to crack? I say many jobs mixed with the service now. Okay, guys. Okay, so service now is a different field. Okay, they do not worry about as a data analyst, data analytics. Okay, or data science professional. We do not need to worry about this service now and all this. Okay, these are the some other purpose. Okay, these are not comes under our scope. Okay, service now, and then these are the some administrative work. Okay, we do not worry about. Okay, of the service now and all this. Okay, just we have to learn this skill. Okay, this is very much pretty much enough to get any jobs in this field. Okay, so Python, statistics, SQL, Excel, and Power BI. Okay, so here we are going to learn this all these skills, and based upon this skill we will get the jobs. Okay, guys, do not worry about the service now and other techno. Okay, uh, here guys, see, here we are majorly deal with this Power BI, one of the business intelligence tool. Okay, so here guys, see, we do not worry about this Tableau and this other tool. Okay, so here click sense and Tableau. Okay, do not worry. If you are good with one of the BI tool, that is very much pretty much good. Okay, I will explain. Okay, how we can utilize this once we are good with hands-on goods with Power BI. Then I will at the last I will give you some overview of this Tableau also, quick sense also. That is not issue. I will provide. Okay, but if you are good with one of the tools, that is pretty much sufficient. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, guys. Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, we are going to stop here. Yes. Have a great day. Bye. See you tomorrow.